All right.
Okay. 10 seconds is over.
Balls in your court, big man. I don't even know what's happening.
Excuse me?
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Ha!
Yo, remember when Scott Steiner asked fucking Stacy Keibler, "You gonna suck my dick or what?" That one time? That shit was crazy, bro.
Scott Steiner is a wild boy.
He looked her right in the eye. Yo,
No
suck my
Steve-O.
dick or what, huh? What the fuck, man? Oh, welcome.
Why did he say it like he's from New Jersey in your version of it?
Anytime I've ever heard anyone disrespect a woman, they sound like New Jersey in my mind because it's so vile and disgusting.
You gonna suck my dick or what, huh?
I'm walking in. That's New York.
Yeah.
What are we
I don't know anything.
Hey, welcome to the Tiger. Straight up. Hey, remember when Scott Steiner told a woman to suck his dick?
I don't blame anyone for turning this podcast
Yeah, we
off
should have
right
restarted it. I don't know why.
fuck
It was bad, dude. He just stares her up and down. What's up, guys? Welcome to Tiger Driving IX podcast, episode number 7. That's one a week.
Kinda.
I mean, that's one every day for a week. That's one every day for a week. I mean,
wow.
if you sit here and you listen to every episode of this podcast every day, you can be fully caught up and then have an extra day because we don't upload this every 7 days. We upload it every 8 days because
we suck.
It's fucking hard out here, bro.
I gotta be honest. If you listen to one of these every day, you need to be in maximum security prison.
This is what they be putting in maximum security prisons for torture and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't stand these two.
You're in solitary. You gotta hear this shit. That's why prison reform is important.
Yeah, make sure you go vote. Are you registered to vote? You better be. If you're not, I'm gonna be.
Of course, I'm registered to vote.
No, not you. I'm talking to the people.
Oh, I thought you were accusing me.
No, you better be voting, white man. Or else. Damn, what time is it? It took me 2 minutes to bring up the fact that you're a cracker. And that might be a new record for this podcast.
That was pretty quick. Next week, you're going to open. It's just going to be like,
cracker.
Before we even say welcome. Yeah.
I want a cracker. All right, guys. We have a lot of shit to talk about. So let's not waste any more time. You do anything this week?
Last night, I played Among Us with Jenny and some other people, and I tweeted the code, whatever, and someone pops into our game, and they're just, the whole time they're just like, how do I play this game? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play this. For 3 rounds this goes on, and then at one point they said period, and I was like, wait, are you Candy Lee? And there was no response. They were just like, I don't know how to play this game. I want to start doing some killing. When can I do that? Whatever.
That sounds like Candy.
Clearly does not know how to play the game. And then a game later, I'm like, are you Candy Lee? And she just says period. So I'm like, oh, okay. It is.
Did it have the T at the end or just period?
It did not. Just period.
I don't know. Candy be putting that T at the end of her periods.
I know, but trust me.
Sounds like somebody's an imposter.
Trust me, it was Candy Lee. And for 5-6 games straight, just I don't know what I'm doing. How do I play this game? When do I start killing people? So everyone lets their guard down.
Oh no.
I think I was in admin, standing there, downloading data off the wall. There's 2 people in the room. Candy Lee shoots me in the back of the head and takes off running. And two witnesses, mind you, 2 people in the room. I'm in the doorway. And then the meeting happens when the dead body gets reported. And someone just goes, I saw brown, which was not Candy Lee's color. I saw brown running from the body. Because no one suspected anything.
Did y'all let Candy Lee get the run up on you?
She murders 7 people.
Jesus Christ.
Turns everyone else against each other and wins 1 game.
That's the real last diva right there, dog.
Yeah, but it's okay, everyone let their guard down. Like, I get how this could happen. We didn't think she was capable.
Was there only one
whatever.
imposter?
There's only one imposter.
Jesus
10 people
Christ.
out of 10 people.
Holy-
And she won. 2 games later, I'm in electrical, just doing a task. Candy Lee kills me again. And then runs off. And once again, we get down to like 3 people. Someone saw Candy Lee do it and told the other person, like, hey, I think she was Orange at the time. I saw Orange do it. Like, we gotta vote her out. We'll win. And then Candy Lee goes, I saw Blue do it. And the other person just goes with Candy Lee, votes Blue out, and we lose. She went 2-0.
That's crazy, bro.
Commits like 14 total murders.
Holy shit.
And plays the rest of us like a Nintendo 64. It was the Kobe Bryant 81-point game.
Of Among Us?
Of Among Us. Yeah.
Period.
It was incredible.
Fucking
period. Shout out to Candy Lee.
I think I should be getting the Candy Lee hoodies and shirts in like this week. Very limited. Very limited.
It's about time for her.
Very limited.
Because she earned it with that performance. I was
You let someone that dipped milk and pizza beat you?
Bro, I don't know what happened out there.
That's crazy.
I let my guard down 2 times because I was like, there's no way she's the imposter again. Sure enough.
Well, that's crazy. We're going to be doing an Among Us. I think we're going to do a game night. We have a new Among Us channel in the Discord. I'm going to make a Discord. I'm going to just add it to like a link. But I think it's like bit.ly TD9X Discord. You can find it on Twitter, whatever. Well, we have a bunch of channels in there, but we have a game night channel or an Among Us channel. We're going to do a game night. We all play Among Us together. I think we might even record it and put it on YouTube or something. That's fun.
Be fun.
Yeah. Speaking of games that we're putting on YouTube,
it's about we are not giving out that 75% off
You're
code.
not getting a 75% off code. Last week I said if we did not have motherfucking Fire Pro Wrestling content by October, then then I'd give a 75% code. Guess what, buddy? You ain't getting a damn thing.
It's all recorded.
All of it?
It's being put together.
Every single
the first round.
Hell yeah.
Is all recorded. Being put together. Commentary will be added and then it will be released.
And eventually we will be doing live stuff on Twitch, but as we start everything off, we just want it to be, we
got to get a champion.
Yeah.
We got to get all that.
But Fire Pro is a tournament. Everyone that's a patron that is a $15 or $5 or above, I think.
$5 and above, but it's not everyone because some people put their picks in after I started the tournament.
Yeah, but you'll all be in the promotion. Sometimes you won't be episode, whatever. Yes. But everyone will get a signed wrestler. There's a tournament. Somebody will become the TD9X Patreon champion. And if you hold that gold, you might get a real prize eventually. There will be an October giveaway. I have no idea what the giveaway is going to be, but if you're a patron, there will be an October giveaway. So join patreon.com/TigerDriver9X.
Don West Brown Bag Special.
Yo, I need Don West to fucking promote this shit so bad.
As more than anything in the world.
I spent 4 hours last night trying to find his email, dude. For real. Not last night, like 2 weeks ago. Like anyway. Yeah, patreon.com/TigerDriver9X. We got some more stuff coming up there, and if we get 100 patrons, I'll get hit with a kendo stick, and Jake will film himself doing a spinneroonie. So, Speaking of all the people that, and he did not negate that, so it's definitely happening because that was not him on the cover art last week. Anyway, we got I was Lex Luger. We got some new patrons. You want to read these new patrons out?
Yeah. So shout out to our new patrons. We got 5 new patrons. We got Marcus Dean joining the nest. 5. 5 time. 5 time.
Ooh.
5 time.
Ooh.
5 time.
Ooh.
5 time WCW champion.
Now can you dig that? Nigga.
Sucker. Oh.
Yeah, I gotta read these new patrons.
Marcus Dean joining the nest. Shout out to Marcus.
Yeah.
Kenyatta Johnson in the Deadpool hanging out with Vampiro and ICP. Brandon Reed joining the nest. Andrew V. Handshoe joining the nest. Icy name. And Inevitable Dog joining the flock.
Nice. Thank you to all the new patrons. We have. You
gotta put the instrumental over there.
Let's see if I can find it. If I even remember. We have more match shit coming. I promise you. I feel like we haven't been doing our patrons enough justice with how much you guys support us. So we will be dropping more match stuff. Y'all will get some exclusive first dibs on some merch as well, as you guys get discount codes for like 15 and 25% off.
Not 75.
Not 75. You're not getting the 75%. If you pledge enough, I think you get like, we'll even send you a little care package. Enrique, yours is going to be on your way to you soon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there. So go ahead on over if you want to support us directly. That'd be great. Speaking of Patreon, we do have some Patreon questions, but most of them were about our bit at the end. We need to come up with a name for it. We'll think about it. But we do the big bit at the end where we talk about a wrestler. Most of them were about Sting, but we did get one from the former sick guy Vic, but now known as Victor, because I hated his old name. You're goddamn right. It is, what is your Retribution name? Well, first off, let me say something. We sent out a tweet last week, Monday, when we found out all the Retribution names, and we were like, what's your Retribution name? And over 1,000 of you fucking sickos gave us some of the most depraved, I swear to God, I saw at least 5 cream pies. Like,
big shout out to Chris Ridgway at like, I don't know what time it was in the UK, but at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
he just tweets, cock slap.
Like, bro, I ain't seen that many cream pies since Woodstock 97. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Nope.
Y'all are disgusting. But what would your Retribution name be?
Mine would be Dickhead. All caps when you say the man's name.
Oh my God. Mine would be Mr. Nut.
I thought you were gonna be Nut Bar.
Nut Bar, Mr. Nut is gonna change week to week.
Mr. Nut's my father.
You're gonna be my son. You're gonna be Dickhead number 2.
But there is no Dickhead number 1.
Yeah. It's just fucking, I am Dickhead number 2. And
it's like the Pitbulls. The gimmick's just like the Pitbulls, but there's only one of me, and I keep saying I'm number 2.
Oh my God. Like fucking Austin Powers. Yeah, no, that's my new name, fucking Dr. Evil. Just going raw. We are Retribution. We're going to take over everything. And I'm going to get you, Austin Powers.
I'd be Professor Chaos.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby. You know I'm on that fucking Professor Chaos.
General Disarray.
General Disarray is an icy name, man. Shout out to Butters. Yeah, no, that's my Retribution.
Butters?
Yeah. My Retribution name is Butters. All caps.
I used to...
With a Z at the end.
True story. I used to get called Butters all the time in school because we both have the same birthday, 9/11.
Now, can I ask you something? From the bottom of my heart, why would you tell me that? Because you know that's all I'm going to call you now. Why would you do that to yourself? Oh my God. Sick guy, Vic, you earned...
Shirts.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's happening. I'm getting you drawn as fucking Butters, bro. It's happening. And I'm going to be drawn as General Disarray.
Yeah, I want to be drawn as Professor Chaos.
Holy fuck. Thank you, Victor. You can change your name back to Sick Guy Vic, because the amount of laughter you just got from me, you can be as sick as you want to be. Holy shit. This isn't a Patreon question. It is a regular question, but we got so many questions about Sting that it was like crazy.
Yeah, we had to throw this one here.
Yeah, it's from Wrestling Fan, and it's also a great question. Wrestling Fan 575. Yeah. Which wrestler has the coolest entrance gear, and which one of the coolest wrestling gear? What? Coolest entrance gear and coolest wrestling gear.
Yeah.
So gear that they wrestle in and gear that they come out before they wrestle.
And it needs to be 2 different people.
Absolutely.
So for entrance gear
on this one,
I think people know my answer for entrance gear. It's Christian.
Absolutely. Well, which Christian?
With the big C on the jumpsuit.
Icy.
Yeah, fucking insane. The sequins, the hood, the pants.
Yo, how much that shit had to be like a couple hundred, maybe even 1,000, bro.
I don't know, but I want one. I want the fit so bad.
He had the foil like Professor Chaos did, bro. Yeah, you got to seal your chest for Chaos. Oh, yeah. This is perfect. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, and what about gear while they wrestle?
Oh, easy. Hayabusa.
Icy. Yo, and you know what that means? That means that Niggabusa, the greatest wrestler of all time, had the same shit. If you
Menace.
don't know, no, it ain't Menace. It's Nigga Boosa. I don't give a.
But if someone wants to look him up, they have to look up Menace.
Menace wrestler. But also, you can type out Nigga Boosa in Google. I'll give you permission. You can't tweet it, but you can type it in Google. Nigga Boosa. It's just a black dude dressed like Hayabusa, and it fucking rules. It's amazing. Shout out to my guy, him and the Nigga Taker, number 2 wrestlers of all time.
Isn't one of his nicknames the Black and Knees Assassin?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For me, entrance gear would be Muda. That bro has had crazy entrance gear for like 30 years now. And even now, it's like you could just tell he got so much money, he just be spending checks on shit. He'd be just having like moving dragon heads and metallic shit. He came out of the House of Glory in the wildest fit ever, and I can't even describe it. Like,
yeah, it was incredible.
It was crazy. It was just the fucking Jamaica Queens. Like, how do you bring that on a plane with you? I don't know.
And then he didn't even wrestle. He just sat down on the apron the whole match.
And did the mist. And that's all he needed to do.
They did the triple mist for the entrance,
And
I was like, I'm happy.
Crazy. Yeah, Great Mood had some crazy fucking entrance gear. On top of that, also Vader, just if he had the helmet. A helmet with the smoke on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, icy. Yeah. But my favorite like wrestling gear, like current, like not current, but like while they wrestle, is Jeff Hardy in like 03 to 05, where he just had the body paint and the torn t-shirts. I just think that's next level. He had all the dyed hair. Like, shut your mouth, Jeff Hardy, or an early teenage Jeff Hardy goes crazy.
The Jeff Hardy paint where it would show up on his body, but not once the lights turned on.
Dude.
That was my favorite shit.
I don't know if I ever told you this. I got into a fight with my fucking brother. Because I believe
you did tell me.
I was a kid, and I was like, yo, he had paint on. And then he comes out, and the paint is gone. I was like, no, he had paint on. My brother's like, no, he didn't. No, he had paint on. I was like, if he had paint on, it would be right there. I was like, no, it's glow in the dark paint, like it glows under the lights. He's like, that doesn't make any sense. Mind you, my brother's like 13 years older than me, so he should understand the concept of this shit. And then, like, mad years later, me and my brother aren't that close, but like, I find video footage, because YouTube's a thing. And I'm like, yo, look, here's Jeff Hardy with his entrance gear. Like, I held on to this for years. And I showed it to him. I was like, here's Jeff Hardy with the paint on, and then the paint disappears. And he just looks at me like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. And I was like, oh, okay. I see we have grown up differently.
Oh, yeah. We care about different things.
We care about different things. Oh, you are having sex? Okay, well, I'm going to keep watching Jeff Hardy. Thank you, my brother. Yeah. Also,
and who really won?
Me. Because he got 2 kids and those motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
You're damn right. I don't gotta pay no child support, baby. Anyway, do I have another answer for the best wrestler gear?
Rey Mysterio.
Ooh, Rey Mysterio went crazy for every era in his life.
Psychosis. Everybody in the Filthy Animals.
Because their entrance gear was their wrestling gear. Icy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Wrestling Fan 575 for your question.
Oh, X-Pac too. I really like his the big singlet boy with the green.
Oh yeah, that fucking rules.
And his shorts when he was in NWO, like the WWE.
Was that in Shut Your Mouth?
Yes.
Yeah, I bought the action figure like that, and I kept playing as him in those games just because I love that fit so much. I don't know why. Yeah,
he wore it again in TNA with like a weird like Japanese flag bandana kind of deal.
Yeah,
but it was icy as fuck. Oh, TNA old AJ Styles gear.
Oh yeah, the short boys, man, those shits rule.
Yeah.
Also, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. All right, we're getting off topic here. But yeah, we about to talk about TNA for another hour. All right, thank you for your question. Well, you guys have been asking for more wrestling talk. You know, every time we kind of just say, "Oh, this is going too long," I always get like, "I wish you guys talked about this a little bit longer. I wish you did this. I wish you did." And I said, you know what? I'm gonna give them what they want. I'm gonna watch Raw last week. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? I can't believe you made me sit through 3 hours of that fucking garbage, bro. Y'all be doing this still? I can't believe that shit, man. So first things first, I'm not going to go through the entire show, but just some points. This is the episode of Raw, September 21st, I think. So Retribution shows up and they're signed.
Why? Why?
What are they doing? First of all, they come out and there's just this blue-haired lady who's fucking very clearly Mia Yim. That's just like,
excuse me?
I'm sorry, it looked like Mia Yim.
Do you have anything to base these accusations on?
I don't know, maybe the blue fucking hair. Her voice. The blue meanie. You think it's the... He doing a blue meanie shuffle.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Say hello to the blue guy.
150 patrons, I'll do the blue meanie dance.
Oh, fuck. You just keep upping the stakes. But yeah, it's very, like, you know, no bits aside. It's very clearly all people we know. And then they're like, oh, well, we got a contract. Yeah, motherfucker, you had a contract 2 weeks ago when you were on NXT. What are you doing? Like, this is so dumb. This is so stupid. It sucks. Also, Retribution stopped Keith Lee from winning the NXT winning the WWE title from Drew McIntyre or whatever. And it's Mia Yim. And then WWE's like, hey, they go together, huh? You like it, don't you? And then it's just like, what are you doing? Then on top of that, they give these motherfuckers names. They said T-Bar, Slapjack, and fucking
Mace.
Harlem
World.
Yo, shout out to Mace, bro. Mace got this song called Fuck Me, Fuck You. That shit goes crazy, bro. Oh my God. Please listen to that song. That shit rules. But anyway, that's Mace with a $sign, by the way. Which are cool names in 2003. If this was 2003, I would be fucking losing my mind.
If this was WCW 1999,
and
they were members of the Natural Born Thrillers.
If this was Def Jam Vendetta, bro, holy shit, man.
They sound like the villains from The Crow, which is topical.
Yeah, because they're talking about
they're doing Sting.
But I couldn't believe it. This was so bad. And then, you know, they got Twitter accounts and they were like, you know, just shooting. And everyone was like, yeah, this rules. And then someone was like, hey, Donovan Dijak, remember when you were a weirdo? And he was like, come on, man. Come on, man, just enjoy the show. And then
they're like, oh, Chris Jericho, gotcha, Rona. And then they all got coronavirus. They all
got quarantined. And then I'll talk about that later. But just to finish this up, also, Braun Strowman was on Raw Underground, which is just like, poor guy. Like, you suck. Don't get me wrong. They ruined you, and you became...
Braun, you suck.
Shout out to the Deadlock Boys one time. And, you know, but like, just from being world champion for like the last fucking 6 months since WrestleMania to losing to The Fiend and then just randomly showing up on this Raw Underground and just like fighting fucking Dabakato. What a fall from grace from this man who we all used to love.
To me.
Yeah, bring back Babatunde's name. But yeah, that was it. I was like, damn, this fucking sucks. So then I said, you know what? It's gotta be better next week. So I watched Raw last night, aka 3 hours ago, and guess what? It was fucking worse. So first of all, Buddy Murphy's 33-year-old ass is trying to fucking get with Rey Mysterio's 19-year-old daughter.
You 36.
You 36. And then Alexa Bliss was fucking feeling some type of way. And she was like, hey, I don't blame him. Shorty, what are you doing? This had nothing to do with you. You're supposed to be possessed by Bray Wyatt or something, bro.
Aren't you supposed to be brainwashed?
You're supposed to be brainwashed. What are you doing over here? She's supposed to be Sister Abigail. And she's sitting out here obviously like, yeah, I guess that's their new thing. Okay, whatever.
And then, she in the bathtub with her clothes on, like in the I Don't Want to Know video.
I don't want to know. Oh my God. Yeah. And so there's a whole discussion about whether or not it's weird that Buddy Murphy is trying to go after a 19-year-old. Spoiler alert, it is. It's very weird. And even if it's fictional, which I understand that's why people are like, oh, it's just their thing. And yes, Vince McMahon did try to make his fucking...
He's trying to fuck his daughter.
He tried to impregnate his daughter. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest, but it's still morally just not all there. So yeah, that's one thing. Randy Orton. So we'll talk about this in a bit, but last night, Clash of Champions, and I should have gone into Clash of Champions first, but me saying I also watched Raw this week and saying it was also shit was funnier. But
good bit.
Randy Orton lost to Drew McIntyre with the help of 4 old men. And at the end of Raw, they're all just chilling in a place called the Legends Lounge. And this motherfucker is dressed up as a janitor for some reason. He pulls out some night vision goggles.
He pulled the Spike from the Cowboy Bebop movie. He just dressed up like a janitor.
Yo, dude, he pulled the Ready to Rumble Gordy fucking I'm a janitor. Let's sneak Jimmy the King into the goddamn arena. And he walked in there and with a steel chair, puts his night vision goggles down, and fucking turns the lights out like fucking Hit Girl in Kick-Ass. when she's got to use the night vision. And this is just because Ric Flair, they can't show Ric Flair getting hit with a steel chair, I guess, or whatever. So you just hear a bunch of steel chair hits, and nobody is selling. Just steel chair. And then the lights come back on, and the place is a mess. Like, tables are flipped over. Christian's, like, folded over a table. Ric Flair's on the ground. Big Show's just, I don't even know where he's at. And then Randy Orton just leaves. And then the refs are coming, and Randy Orton puts his hood back up and just points. Like some real weird superhero villain movie shit. And Randy Orton with the night vision goggles is cool. But Randy Orton put the night vision goggles on, just turn out the lights so we can't see him fucking up a bunch of legends. Very lame. Before that, Bobby Roode comes back, and that's all I'll say about that.
Man, I feel we were supposed to get beer money, and Rona fucked it up.
Want your money
and your alcohol? Cause when the tide rolls out and the chips go down, you know you're gonna take a fall.
He's from the city. Those theme lyrics fucking rule. He's from the city. Yeah. Well, he's from the country, huh?
He's from the country.
Yeah, Bobby Roode came back small as hell because he got popped for steroids. This boy was looking just like a jobber. He lost everything glorious about him, which is crazy. And that's really it. Also, Aleister Black got a new theme song, and it's not bad. Root of all evil. That's all I'll say. I don't think it's bad. It sounds pretty gnarly, but
some men are truly evil.
It hurt to hear. It really, I was in shock. It blew me away. Couldn't believe it. That's it about Raw for the last 2 weeks. Would not recommend putting yourself through that. But I think you watch Clash of Champions, right?
Not really.
You watched
I watch Roman Reigns.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. Clash of Champions is cool. Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, and Jeff Hardy had the best ladder match I've seen in a minute. I hate when wrestlers have like that ear thing, like the little droopy. I don't like when anyone has it. It's just droopy and it looks ill. It makes ill. It's weird. But he handcuffs Jeff's ear to a ladder. And Jeff's just wearing this ladder like a fucking giant earring. He's trying to get in the ring, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then he and Sammy tries to handcuff AJ. AJ fights back. Then he handcuffs AJ to himself, but Sammy just acts like dead weight, so AJ can't climb the ladder. Jeff somehow gets in the ring with his ladder, and AJ and him are fighting each other, and that gives Sammy enough time to get the key out his mouth, like fucking Gold Member, and he pulls the key out, uncuffs himself from AJ, and then cuffs AJ to the ladder, and then climbs the ladder himself. The most ingenious and dickhead way to win a ladder match I've ever seen. So shout out to him. Those guys were going crazy. Like within 3 minutes, AJ and Sammy's backs were fucked up. Jeff Hardy did his super crazy swanton off the big ladder, which is great because I've seen a lot of tweets that was like, damn, why is Jeff Hardy here? Why is Jeff Hardy doing this? Jeff Hardy said, suck my extreme dick. I'll fucking do what I want. And that
on the off chance Jeff Hardy's listening to this, I just want to say something. You don't have to do this anymore.
Jeffrey, don't listen to this man. You have to do it. You got to do it. Just keep doing
Jeff,
it.
You got
to do it.
Jeff.
You got to do it. We need one Hardy brother doing crazy shit, and your brother out of commission. You got to do it.
He just died.
Okay, and that's more reason for Jeff to do it. What are you saying? We need him. I think.
All right, man. Just trying to make sure he knows he's got other options.
No, he don't. He don't got no other option. He's good. He's good. He don't got no other options. He's good. You keep doing what you're doing, Jeffrey. You keep doing what you're doing. Unless you want to go to AEW and get super negative, then you feel me. Then we could go crazy. You know, this is the best option. Believe me that. If Jeff Hardy sees Santana Ortiz and Sammy Guevara one time, you know that motherfucker jumping off the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium, bro.
He's going to the scoreboard.
He's going crazy. Joey Janela versus Jeff Hardy. One of them niggas is dying.
Both?
Probably. We also had Drew versus Randy Orton, which is a good match, but it felt fucking super long. It was so long. It felt like, and it felt long because they were fighting, and Randy was always getting the upper hand, and then suddenly here comes the Big Show wearing a mask, comes down and chokeslams Randy Orton through a table, which should have been the end, but it wasn't. Then Randy and Drew go to the back. Here comes Christian attacking Randy from the back and putting him through a catering table, or putting him over a catering table, which should have been the end, I guess, but it wasn't.
It's Christian.
Yeah, it's Christian. And then these guys go on top of the ambulance, because it is an ambulance match, and Randy Orton's about to do something dastardly, and then suddenly here's Shawn Michaels, who super kicks Randy Orton and throws him off the top of the ambulance through a bunch of tables. Should have been the end, but it wasn't. Just real weird that the heel gets 3 people to fuck him up, but doesn't, like, I don't know. This is a weird thing. It felt weird. It felt like Drew McIntyre really needed a lot of help. And then Drew McIntyre puts him in the ambulance and punts him, which is real cool. But then Randy Orton just shows up the next night on Raw, so clearly Drew McIntyre can't punt for shit.
Wearing night vision goggles.
Wearing night vision goggles. Cool match. Went too long. I don't know why Randy Orton needed all that help. Also, I thought Edge was going to come out the ambulance. I thought he was going to get the smoke and everything. I was really excited for that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yeah. There's even a bit where like Randy was just waiting, and I was like, oh, Edge is going to come and spear him. But it didn't happen. But finally, we get to what everyone gave a fuck about Clash of fucking Champions.
Roman Reigns had his titties out.
That's the most clear and emphatic I've heard you speak in the 7 weeks that we've been doing this.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
We heard the rumors that Roman Reigns was going to come out with them bazingas. And I tell you, this boy is out here. He must have been doing the goddamn Rich Piana shoulder program. He must have been doing the traps. That boy was looking good. That boy was
respectfully speaking.
Nah, disrespectfully speaking, nigga. Shit is fucking. That nigga was looking different. Who the fuck is Jason Momoa? Oh my god, that nigga was
that's the people's Aquaman.
That nigga was looking beastly, bro. TL went crazy. I ain't never seen TL that excited for WWE since goddamn the Hardy Boys came back, bro. Shit was wild. And he fought Jey Uso in one of the best builds WWE's ever done. I think, like, in such short time too. It was everything. Like it was it was just like real story driven, fucking hard hitting. Like they were just stiffly elbowing each other. Roman was just talking cash shit the whole time. Like really solidifying this heel Roman. Like I ain't never felt this sad and like just defeated watching something since Thanos like fucked up the Avengers. Like in Infinity War. Like since he snapped them niggas. Like Roman beat the fuck out of his cousin. To the point where Jimmy had to hobble down on one foot and be like, yo, Oos, come on, stop. And then Roman held this nigga's chin up and was like, nah, tell the camera. Tell the camera I'm in charge, bro. Like, it was like Jim and fucking Jey Uso sitting there like, oh, I'm good, Oos. No, don't throw the towel. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna get this fool, man. And Jim's like, yo, nigga, you not good, bro. You are not good. Please, bro. No, I got him, Oos. It was the saddest shit.
Fight back.
Yo, it was really like, I can't remember what movie it's like. Where it's like, I got him. It's like, no, you don't got him, bro. You do not got him. It was so sad, but it was such a necessary thing to make Roman like that dude. Like that was like some brutal shit, man. That was incredible. It was probably one of my favorite WWE matches in a minute. Just off of a story. Like I don't remember nothing I remember like some dives and like, but like I just remember Roman being like, you think you gonna take my shit? Like it was giving me the goddamn that promo O'Shea Edwards cut on Hoodfoot vibes. Like, sheesh.
All the way around. Hoodfoot cut.
No. The promo where O'Shea, where he invites Hoodfoot into his house, and he's like, "You think you're gonna eat off my plate?" Like, it was giving me like Roman was like, "You think you're gonna take him?" Ooh, that was crazy. Icy. But yeah, that was Clash of Champions. Sami Zayn and Roman stole the show. Asuka wrestled 2 matches for some reason. Her match against Lena was real short. Then Bayley was supposed to fight Nikki Cross, and then I'm guessing the Rona. I don't know. I hope it's not the Rona. I hope everyone's safe. But the Rona happened, and then she's like, "Oh, I guess I don't have an opponent." And of every woman that they could choose from the back, they chose the woman that already fought and already had a belt, which doesn't really make sense to me, but go off. And
they said, Dana Brooke, yes, sir.
Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, I don't know who the fuck you are. Yeah. Everyone else is just a match that you've seen on Raw before, so it doesn't matter. And that's Clash of Champions. You want to talk about All Elite Wrestling?
Yeah. I guess while we're speaking about the Rona, Lance Archer caught the Rona, so they had to call off the 6-man tag that was supposed to happen. Yeah. So, like, usually if like a wrestling promotion gets put in a real bad spot on like short notice, a lot of the time they'll come up with some bullshit. They said Jon Moxley versus Eddie Kingston for the AEW title.
That shit was like kind of crazy.
Yeah, fucking nuts. They were just like, Eddie Kingston world title match. And I said, I will be there. I will be watching this.
The cool thing is that we were already on board. And then Eddie Kingston comes out and cuts the promo of like, "Yeah, nigga, I got problems with you.
It's about fucking time."
And then everyone that wasn't on board is immediately on board.
You just give Eddie Kingston a microphone and people are going to want to watch what he does.
Literally, the new BTE bit is that he just cuts promos on random things.
Yeah, he cut promos about Sue's cookies.
He cut promos about a Sour Patch Kid bag this week. And I'm just like, yeah, you fucking rule, bro.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston can talk. Like, okay, so what they used to say about, like, old school wrestlers, they'd be like, oh, he talked people into the building. Eddie Kingston is, like, the only person that's doing that right now.
Eddie Kingston could talk me into a building that's on fire, bro.
He could talk... Never mind.
Huh?
He could talk me into a different place on my 4th birthday. I will not expand on that. Do you have to remove that?
I'm not going to. Anyway, Orange Cassidy versus Brody Lee.
Yeah, that was a really good match.
It
was pretty rad.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You gotta talk about this because I didn't really watch it. I don't remember so much AEW because Raw rotted my brain.
That's fine. Yeah, Brody Lee and Orange Cassidy was like, Cassidy was doing just like the regular Orange Cassidy, like lazy stuff. And then Brody was hitting all the moves that he hit on Cody when he beat the shit out of him. But then Orange Cassidy would just like kick out of it. So it's like, oh, maybe Cody was just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like maybe Cody just sucks. And then eventually, Brody Lee wins. And then speaking of Cody, there was like the lights go out. And for a second, we were like, oh man, someone's going to debut. It's going to be something cool.
Yep.
No.
We immediately were like, oh, it's Cody. And then it took too long. And I was like, oh, it's not Cody. And then you hear if you don't know, TNA used to have prequel themes before all their like big pay-per-views. They'd show like Jeff Jarrett walking down like the hallway of the arena and it'd have a little instrumental build up to, you know, Cody's the only nigga in AEW that has his own prequel theme. He always has this shit before his shitty downstate music. And it slowly builds up so you know it's Cody Rhodes. And he comes through with the most fucking ego stroking entrance every time, bro. Like, dude, you don't
He's straight up Triple H.
He hates what he hates who he is. Like, he is who he hates.
Yeah, he's straight up Triple H.
It's like, it's been 5 weeks. The show was doing great. Like, we were having a great time. And then you show up looking like fucking Robbie Rotten, bro. Shout out to J-Ro. He's like, hey, this dude look like Robbie Rotten.
Yeah, like he's gonna probably win the TNT title back.
God, I hope not, man.
Which kind of fucking sucks.
It sucks that everyone, like, eventually...
Because, like, everyone loves Dark Order now.
Yeah, and he's going to
nobody
stop
wants Brody
that.
Lee to lose.
Yeah, he's either going to stop that or he's going to lose, which I don't see that coming anytime soon.
No, he's not going to lose.
The worst thing about Cody and AEW is that everything cool goes through him first. All the debuts that happen are because of Cody. Butcher and the Blade, Lance Archer,
Ricky Starks.
Was Ricky Starks Cody? Oh yeah, open challenge.
Yes.
Even Warhorse, Eddie Kingston. I guess Brody. Was Dark Order?
No.
Yeah. Okay. No. Then no. But most cool things have to go through Cody first, and then it's like, oh, you kind of. Then they immediately also lose. Besides Brody, which is great, but
yeah,
man. It was just like, damn, dude, no one cares. Like, take a seat.
Wardlow too.
Yeah, Wardlow did have that sick ass cage match though.
He's a star.
Yeah, and they don't use him. I hope he's not hurt or anything.
They've started MJF like bullying him.
Yeah, but I want him to.
He's gonna turn on him.
I just want him to like F. What does he call his?
F10.
F10. I just want him to F10 branding color. I don't care.
Have you seen his Swanton Bomb?
Yeah, dude, Wardlow fucking rules.
It's fucking perfect. And he does that cool knee thing in the corner.
And he's also
gigantic.
Look at him, and he's like, he is the guy.
He's a fucking star.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't give a fuck about Cody Rhodes, man. Put Wardlow on the shit. Put Sonny. Like, you got so many more interesting guys, bro.
Wardlow's a world champion, baby.
I agree fully. Like, I get that niggas be like, who the fuck is Wardlow? Like, let him speak for himself.
Bro,
like,
watch him wrestle.
Yeah, Wardlow is incredible. But yeah, Cody Rhodes came out, did the little, look at me, I'm Cody Rhodes, I'm back. Adrenaline, emotional, fucking sucks.
Yeah. And then Ben Carter, they did like the 1 hour.
Oh yeah,
Dynamite
that had no cursing and no balls.
Yep,
kind of sucked, if you ask me.
I thought it was pretty good.
Well, when you say late night, I'm like, oh, we gonna get nasty, bro. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's get it.
You can't do that on TNT.
At 1 o'clock in the morning, the rules change. You can say shit on TV.
You can say shit on AEW already.
You can say fuck.
I don't think so. 1
o'clock in the morning? Absolutely. Go watch a TNT or USA movie at 1 o'clock in the morning. You will be surprised. There have been many times I've waken up watching Bad Boys 2 on the USA Network. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't say that. They go uncensored. Yeah.
Ben Carter versus Scorpio Sky was a fucking heater.
Yeah, that match ruled. He also had a great match with Lee Johnson.
Ben Carter and Lee Johnson, on Dark. It was crazy. I was really bummed that like the 6-man tag got canceled because I was like, damn, Will Hobbs was gonna get to show out. But then he did the run in and hit that crazy fucking spine buster on Phoenix anyway.
That's my fucking guy, man. That guy is something else.
You want to talk about a star? Him versus Wardlow for the AEW title in like 2 years. Oh my
god, man.
Yeah, that's the match. Big meaty man smacking meat.
Money.
And then also they put out the graphic because Ricky Starks is gonna wrestle Darby Allin next week, and they made Taz like so small.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about Taz. Let's talk about how Taz is a fucking dickhead. It pissed me off.
We didn't gotta do this.
Yeah, we do. So Kevin Blackwood, the homie that has Tiger Driver shorts, was supporting his brand, his homie of his band. I think they're. I have the guy. Let me see if I have their band. Karma, I believe is the band, and spelled the same way as Awesome Kong's WWE run. So go check them out. It's at Karma WHC, Karma M WHC, and they have these T-shirts of them in the front that say "Survive if we let you" or "Beat us if you can't survive." It's a flip of Taz's old ECW shirt, right? Very cool. And so Kevin Blackwood posts it, and then someone obviously snitch tags Taz, and Taz is like, I don't remember the tweet, but essentially he's like, you think this is cool? You think ripping off a T-shirt that I had is cool? This is not original. It's a 20-year-old T-shirt. You do not make any profits off of it. You do not make any money. You should honestly be thankful that someone has remembered your T-shirt from 25 fucking years ago. I know that might seem kind of crazy to some people, and I get it. It's his intellectual property. But like in the bootleg T-shirt shit and all this other stuff, like it should not be a big deal. And then someone brings up the point that Taz had a bunch of flips of other bands' T-shirts when he was in ECW, and then he was like, no, that's different because I work with those guys. Fuck you, buddy. So shout out to Burning Hammered and their band Karma MHC. Go check them out. I think I might see if I can put some of their music at the end of this episode. But yeah, Taz, you hurt my heart.
Sorry, Taz. I still love you. But
Taz, I still love
you.
I still love you. I love when you call people schmuck.
I got nothing but love for Taz.
I love when you call people schmuck. I love when you say yam bag. But there have been two. That's my Retribution name. Yam bag. First off, Taz, you lied.
You suck. Oh.
Taz, I thought you were black as a kid, and you lied to me. I thought you were cool about this, and then you make this big old fuss about a t-shirt. Taz, that's 2 strikes, buddy. That's 2 strikes, Peter. You hit 3.
Hey.
We're fucking done, Taz. You hear me? We're fucking
real
done.
Names? Come on.
We're fucking done, Pete.
Taz, when I was 4 years old, I named my dog after you.
Where's the dog at?
Dead.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Jesus. Okay. Next fucking question. I didn't know he was gonna be dead. Oh, fuck. I feel like the biggest piece of shit on planet Earth. Oh, God.
It's okay. And then for our last wrestling show of the week, we watched Paradigm Pro Wrestling. Shout out to everybody over there. They had a lot of matches, as they normally do. The best one that I saw, I didn't see every match on the show, but the best one that I saw was I really liked Hoodfoot versus O'Shea Edwards. And I really liked the triple threat match, Lee, Chase Holiday, and Cole Radrick.
Yeah.
I thought those were pretty rad. Oh, in the main event, Freddie Hudson and Myron Reed went crazy. Freddie Hudson did a Tiger Driver and then tagged us in the video of it.
He yelled out saying, Tiger Driver! That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Paradigm was amazing. Also, fuck, what was the show they had the next day?
Unsanctioned Pro?
Unsanctioned Pro. What was it called, though?
Indiana Vacation.
That show's also really good. So go check those out on IWTV.
Yeah, you might like the opening video. Someone you know may or may not have made it.
Just say you made it.
I made it.
Great.
I didn't want to sound like a dickhead. No retribution.
Dickhead Junior. Yeah. So go check out some of the good wrestling because that was kind of rough to go through. Oh wow, we did that in under an hour.
Well, this will take more than that.
No, we'll get through these, bro.
All right.
It's motherfucking.
You think you're gonna talk about Sting for less than an hour,
dude? I don't even like Sting like that. What?
Huh?
Anyway, it's showtime.
Say it with me.
Say it with me, baby. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Every week on this podcast, we talk about professional wrestlers that we love, and we give you guys the opportunity to ask us some questions, and you guys came heavy with the questions this week.
I wanted to know about Sting.
Yeah, of course. This has been a while. I don't remember the first time they asked it, but Abyss. So I think episode 1.
Yeah, the first episode.
Elm is back asking, who is Sting?
Steve Borden was an American professional wrestler.
Shut the fuck up. I will let Elm know.
It's all yours.
Sting is the greatest professional athlete of all time. No if, ands,
athlete?
Huh?
Athlete?
Yeah.
Nah. Okay.
Who's better than him?
Canyon.
Okay. Second best. I can't know who's better than Canyon. I mean, who better? Sting is originally was a little surfer dude. You know what I'm saying? He came out and was like, oh, the surfer. Had the blonde flat top in the 80s. Everyone loved him. Crazy. He was super cool. He was the face of WCW. Early WCW. I wouldn't say early, mid WCW. It's like 80s WCW. And was just the driving force of World Championship Wrestling. As they moved into Nitro, he was an important part, but he kind of faded away a little bit. And then as the NWO came in and wrestling started trying to be cooler, this colorful persona really didn't fit anymore. So then Scott Hall saw a movie called The Crow and was like, hey, yo, Sting, man. This movie is pretty cool. And then Sting was like, Scott, thank you. This movie seems pretty legit, bro. And then,
I'm sorry, is that whoa. Is that your Sting impression?
Yeah, it's a little nerdy Sting. Little nerdy surfer Sting. And so then NWO's, who's the third man? Who can you trust around here? And then everyone starts looking at Sting. It's like, man, we can't trust you. And then Sting's like, wow, after everything that I've done for this company, you gonna sit here and say you can't trust me? You can't trust the Stinger? Fuck you and fuck the NWO. And he says the only thing for sure about Sting is nothing for sure. And he fucking walks out of there. And then every now and again you see Sting. He don't got the colorful face paint no more. He's just normal Sting. He gets hair is black and it's getting longer. And then one day this motherfucker shows up in the rafters, and you're like, oh my god, this is the fucking Crow, and it's in real life. And then he starts coming down.
He looked a lot like Brandon Lee. He looked
staged. Steve Borden is cute. That dude is handsome, bro.
He looked so much like Brandon Lee when he was in the Crow makeup.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, essentially he's just the Crow. That's it. He's just the Crow of wrestling. Yeah. I'm glad you stopped me because I was about to go into a tangent.
When a man's heart, whatever the fuck.
Oh, don't get me started on Sting and the Star. I'm gonna talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Okay, so this one's not a question. Ray Deluge just said, I agree with Cam. Sting is mid. I'm sorry.
Fortunately, if you are a Twitter follower, if you are fortunate enough to not follow Twitter user @Seahawk, the Milk Magician, as some call him.
The Milkman cometh?
He has this weird thing where he thinks Sting is mid. He can go fuck himself. And Ray Deluge, as much as I love you, I'm not going to say you can go fuck yourself because you're a patron. But change your mind. Sting is not only... Sting as a wrestler from like 97 to 2001, not the best. Because he's much better from like his WCW, I don't know the exact years, but before that, when he's Surfer. He's got incredible matches against Vader, Ric Flair, Cactus Jack, so many incredible WCW matches. It's insane. But then the Crow character of Crow Sting is fucking legendary. It's one of the best character arcs in all of wrestling. I mean, with the character and the in-ring ability, you can't say he's mid.
All I will say is that one time he came down from the rafters on his little rappel thing and he just grabbed DDP and he's like, "You're coming with me."
The best moment
and they
ever.
just went back up.
Oh my
they just went back up.
He just comes down, grabs him, and then like he's waiting for the wire to come fully down. So he's got to fend off the NWO. And so he's just hitting him with the bat, and like Kevin Nash, it's fucking amazing, bro. Please go seek it out. Sting saves DDP from the NWO again. I think it's called on YouTube. Fucking rules. But change your mind, Ray. Sting is awesome. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I love you. Munchkin Mania Sam asks, which Sting is this is a question we got a lot.
Yeah.
Which Sting is the best Sting? Surfer Sting, Crow Sting, Wolfpack Sting, Joker Sting, TNA, WWE Sting, and also the best part of this question, which comes from Munchkin Mania Sam, is which Sting would win an all-Sting Elimination Chamber match?
I think my answer is the same for both.
Oh yeah, we should say it on 3.
Okay.
1,
2,
3. Joker Sting.
Crow Sting. Huh?
What?
Repeat?
Joker.
Your answer?
Joker Sting. Joker.
This is kind of a bit for you, but you're also not kidding.
Okay. I don't think Joker Sting is the best thing, but I don't appreciate how people...
He loves Joker Sting.
I fucking love Joker Sting, okay? And it's not just because it's Sting. It is a little bit because it's Sting. But listen. You got
not the X3.
Okay, listen. You gotta respect that this man was like, what's a hot movie out in 96? And it was like The Crow, and that worked wonders. So he's like, what's a hot movie out in 2008? Except it was like 3 years later.
Dog, every time an actor dies, Sting just takes their character.
Oh my god, dude, come on. No.
He said, Brandon Lee? Okay. Heath Ledger? Okay.
Oh my god.
If he shows up as
nope,
like...
Nope. I don't even know where you're going, but we're stopping it right there. Because you know it's bad when I have to censor you. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
There's and it's okay. There's a episode of TNA where Sting shows up in a was it Gucci? No, I think it's Armani. It doesn't matter. I think it's Gucci. It's a red suit with the Jordan infrared 6s, the black and red ones. And he just sits cross-legged in front of everyone. And I'm like, this is the iciest nigga alive, bro. No one's doing it like him. Like, Joker Sting is kind of crazy. He's a different guy. I will rank them all. It's Crow Sting, Surfer Sting, Wolfpack Sting,
Really?
TNA WWE Sting, and then Joker Sting. Yes.
Wolfpack Sting that high?
Well, you got to remember it's higher than WWE Sting and Joker Sting.
Yeah, but you hate the goatee.
I do hate the goatee, but he didn't wear it for that much. I do.
Yeah.
You're right. I do hate the goatee.
Then he switched over to the Flavor Saver.
Oh God! What? Who told Sting about facial hair?
I don't know. But, they should have left that at home.
Yeah, but I think Joker Sting's winning Elimination Chamber. He's crazy enough, you know.
No, Crow Sting's winning.
Why so serious? He really just had a T-shirt that said "Why so serious?"
Yeah. The rest of the Stings would make their entrance, and they'd all be in the pods, and there's one guy in the middle, and then Crow Sting from the rafters.
You just got me horny.
Through the top of the chamber.
You just got me so fucking horny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. The next question from BTR Bass. What would they change Sting's name to if he joined Retribution? I think he would be Crow with a K.
All cap.
When you say the man's name.
His name is just gonna be Bat. But it's gonna be spelled ZBAT and the Z is silent. No, it's just gonna be Z-Bat. Like the fucking Pokemon. Oh my God.
Not Zubat. Oh my God.
You only found in fucking caves. I hated that shit, bro. You walk around the cave, you gotta fight 8 Zubats. Like, come on, bro.
Caves are the worst shit in Pokemon games.
Welcome to our Pokemon podcast. Yo, Crow with a K? Oh my God. He just wears the Sting mask? Speaking of...
He doesn't have the face paint under? Oh.
Speaking of, I'm gonna jump to this question by Leo Kai 24. What is the best Sting taking off mask moment? Because we just reached it. It's definitely the WCW one.
New Year, New Me.
New Year, New Me. Shout out to that tweet that will live on forever. That I made. If you ever see them say do the New Year, New Me and it's Sting taking off the mask, remember who did that first.
My personal favorite is the TNA one with RVD. Where he's just in the front row, he just hits RVD with a chair, and then he takes off his Sting mask to reveal that he's Sting.
The most gentle chair shot ever, too.
Yeah. Incredible.
Andrew Suarez asked, Scorpion Deathlock versus Sharpshooter, which one's gooder?
Sharpshooter.
Go fuck yourself.
Sorry.
It's the Deathlock, bro. It's the cooler name. It's the Scorpion Deathlock. It's the Deathlock.
Yeah, but he does it shittier.
By whose standards?
Mine.
Okay, well, guess what? You suck. Okay? Everyone does a Sharpshooter. Only Sting does a Scorpion Deathlock. So there you go. That's why that's better. Bret Hart.
Well, the Rock did the Scorpion King Deathlock.
Yeah, if you want to talk about shitty Sharpshooter.
That's the shit shooter.
The shit shooter. Oh my God. Thank you for your question. Inevitable Dog asks, would y'all go to an evangelical church to see Sting wrestle demons knowing what the fuck? Would y'all go to a church to see Sting wrestle demons knowing you'd have to sit through a bunch of children miming to Carmen before he did his thing? I don't know what the fuck Carmen is. I looked it up. It's a dude that like did music, like Christian music. The answer is yes, because he did this. I remember. Mm-hmm. First off, Sting has a movie called The Moment of Truth, which is a documentary.
This was a deep cut question.
It is. And then also he, like in like 03-ish, he did this shit. He would just randomly, I think maybe 02. He showed up at churches. And at the time there was this big, like a bunch of WCW wrestlers were out of work. Jeff Jarrett didn't have like shit yet. So they would run like Christian church wrestling shows where like Satan was the evil heel and the eventually guy was Jesus or whatever. He did this. You can look it up. And Shawn Michaels showed up at one of them. And like he and Sting like teamed up and fought a bunch of demons. And it fucking ruled. And would I be in that crowd? Yeah, absolutely. What about you?
That's the only way you could get Khris to go to church.
I used to go to. I went to a Catholic school, bro. That's why I am the way. My grandmother is like a Jesus freak. I have to wear long sleeve shirts around her because she's always like, if you get a tattoo, you're covering up, you're messing up God's skin that He gave you. Hey, Grandma, I hope you don't ever listen to this podcast.
Oh. Yeah, that's the reason that you hope your grandma doesn't listen to this podcast.
Oh, no, it's everything else I've ever said.
It's coming up here with these Sting questions,
yeah.
Actually. Question from Victor162. Khris, if you could witness one Sting match live in person that has happened, which would it be?
The joke answer is Victory Road when he fought Jeff Hardy. But I have two answers. Number one is when he showed up at Survivor Series 2014, I think.
Yeah,
I would have lost my
Dolph Ziggler win.
That's not a real match, but just that moment would have been crazy. But the real answer is Starrcade 97. Just because that is literally one of the greatest professional wrestling entrances of all time. That match sucks ass. His Hulk Hogan is a little bitch, and ooh, nigga. The second worst thing Hulk Hogan ever did was say the N-word on camera. The first worst thing he ever did was fuck Sting over at Starrcade 97.
I was trying to provide background music and you made me lose it.
Listen, bro, there's a little fucking, you were talking about it earlier, bro. There's a little goddamn light show at the beginning, and then there's got this fucking, I don't know if it's a shorty or a kid that's just like, when a man's heart is full of deceit, it burns up, dies, and a dark shadow falls over his soul. From the ashes of a once great man has risen a curse, a wrong that must be righted. We look to the skies for a vindicator, someone to strike fear into the black hearts of the same man who created it. The battle between good and evil has begun. Against
Okay. Are you doing this off top?
I've watched Starrcade 97 900 times.
You're not reading this. No,
I've watched Starrcade. You do not know how. If there's two things that I can do off the top of the dome, it's the entire Ready to Rumble script and Sting's Starrcade 97 monologue.
Keep going.
Against an army of shadows lies a dark war. He's like, you doing this off the top of the dome. The purveyor of good with the voice of silence and a mission of justice.
Nice.
This is Sting. Oh my god, yo, nigga, you cannot write anything better than that. And
bro,
the fade in from Hogan to Sting, and then Sting just holds his arm up with the bat, and his jacket's kind of coming off, and then the pirate goes crazy, and then the crowd is like, holy shit, and then Michael Buffer sitting there, and it's just the greatest. Oh my god, if I could be there.
I don't love anything as much as you love Sting.
You ever see The Good Place, the show?
No, but I'm familiar with it.
Spoiler alert, they go to heaven. And you can go through a green door, and you can go to anything. Like, you can go
to the perfume department. Oh.
But you can go to any event in human history that has or hasn't happened. And I'm watching this show, and I'm like, I wonder what I would do. And it would literally
I know what you do.
Go to Starrcade 97 to see that shit in person, dude. That shit rules. Thank you. This is the happiest I've been in so long.
I was gonna say, like, next we should do one for a wrestler I love this much. There is none. There is not
Sting
one.
Fucking rules, bro. Thank you for your question, Victor. Jakey Too Sweet says, if you could force one current wrestler to rock the Surfer Sting blonde flat top cut, who would it be?
Big E. I want to see Big E with a blonde rat tail flat top.
Yeah, he would look like fucking Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man.
Exactly.
That fucking rules. Yo, Big E, hit us up. I kind of want to see that now.
Top two are like Big E and Daniel Bryan.
I want to see Bailey rock it. I think she would go crazy. She look like a Dragon Ball Z villain. She look like fucking Jace.
She's in the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, bro. Jordan WS asks, oh my goodness. Would you still want to see Sting and Taker have a match at Mania next year when, yeah, nigga, yeah, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I've been waiting for this shit for fucking 22 years. I don't give a fuck if it's 20 years in the future and they sent both of their fucking tombstones across to each other. I will pay $69.99 to watch that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Are you kidding me? I don't give a fuck, give me that shit, inject it to my veins. It'll be garbage, but it'll have happened. And that's all that matters to me. What about you?
Sure.
Okay, I didn't know I was doing a podcast with Orange Cassidy.
Okay, because if I said my real answer, you'd go off.
No, I wouldn't. Go ahead.
Fuck no.
Hey, go fuck yourself, buddy. You're fired. Email me at info@tigerdriver.com.
Hey, no, don't do any of that. Don't do any of that. All right. Oh no.
Oh, boy.
From Wrestlinggram. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Would you want to see Sting's big black bat on OnlyFans?
I think Wrestlinggram is my favorite person because they like keep
every week
the bit alive. I really appreciate it more than anything. Of course, it's not even a question for me. It's I can't. Have I answered no for any of these?
I think so.
I have like 51 OnlyFans subs. Not right now. Like it says like current, expired, all. It's like 51.
Man, you're a good friend.
Yeah, I just support people.
Supporting the homies.
Yeah.
The homies like
All right. What time is this at? Okay. God. 107. I'm gonna blurt that out just so people see what I have to deal with. Yeah, I'd buy his OnlyFans just to see what it's like. I'm sure he does some bat play. I'm sure he does like him in the face paint. Wolfpack Sting's a different thing. Joker Sting. I've seen some adult entertainers do this thing now where they put their camera on a tripod, do their business, and then they will go to the other side of the room and like act like they're asleep or like act like they're watching. So they'll do like the little clone technique and they'll edit it together so it's two of them in one clip. That'd be cool with like Joker Sting and Crow Sting or Server Sting. I don't know. I'm thinking too much into this.
But, a lot. Yeah, way too much.
Yeah, but yeah, I would buy it. Yeah, answer your question. Yeah.
Not me.
Why not?
I'm not it doesn't do anything.
You said he looks like Brandon Lee?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was handsome, bro.
Wait, is this current Sting or like any?
It doesn't matter. It's just whatever you dream.
Yeah, but yeah, I would.
Hell yeah, that's peer pressure, baby. Thank you for your question. Oh, god damn it.
From Garnet Neomega.
Garnet. First off, Garnet, happy birthday. This is coming out the day after your birthday, but happy birthday, Garnet. Your Candy Lee stuff will be to you soon, but bud, you're so disgusting.
Garnet asks, would Sting be better if his bat was just a giant dildo?
And the first thing that I came to mind was Saints Row, where they have the purple dildo bats.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started thinking about him pointing the bat at everybody, and it's just a big veiny dildo.
When he has to rappel down and fight off the NWO with the bat,
but also
it's just like flopping around.
Yeah, it's flopping around. Oh my god! But then also like when he does the thing where he like throws the bat to someone and then turns around and puts his arms out to see if they'll attack him, and they're just and they always look at the bat. He just throws him a big old fucking dildo, and they're looking at it. What do I do with this? And then they go to hit him, and then Sting always has another dildo bat in his fucking back pocket. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I think it would have been a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't get the visual out of my head of him pointing the bat at someone and just going "Showtime."
You remember every time he would point it at Hogan, he would just start losing his mind. He just started overreacting. Yeah. That is amazing.
The last episode of Nitro where all the bats are hanging from the ceiling. And it's just all dildos.
He was in the TNA and he would like put it on niggas' chests and push it at them like Kurt Angle. He just put the fucking tip of the dildo in their chest like, huh? What are you gonna do about it, huh?
And it doesn't push him back because it just like flops.
Oh, this is the worst podcast in America. Thank you for your question. Jared Wrestling and Alex Secuted, that's a sick name, asks, where do you think he would end up if he never did the Crow gimmick? That's a great
not
question.
not on Chris's number one top favorite wrestler of all
That's
time.
also true. I do love Surfer's Thing, but Crow's Thing really did it for me because I love emo boys. Like I can't. They rule. Ministry Taker,
We'll get
Crow's
to that.
Thing, Raven. You feel me? Like all that shit rules.
Raven.
I think that Sting would have been a legend, but I don't think he would have survived going into the late 90s. The same way that I guess Ricky Steamboat was because he was injured. But
Surfer Sting would have got ate the fuck up in the Attitude Era.
yeah.
As in, like, the crowd would have been like, yo, get this shit out of here.
I think he would have dropped the Surfer Sting a little bit. It would have been like the same way Lex Luger and Ric Flair like all kind of went like older, crazier when they were in WCW.
Yeah, he would have been like the man called Steve. Like,
yeah, he would have been like the man called Sting.
Yeah.
He would have definitely stopped being Surfer. He would have done like the last couple of weeks before he went Crow, he had like dark brown hair.
ew.
Yeah. He would have just been like Steve Borden and it wouldn't have been as iconic. He would have probably been a WWE Hall of Famer still. Probably wouldn't have gone to TNA. It's like Surfer's Thing rules, but we all know Crow's Thing is that's the money. That's the guy. That's the also WCW. I don't know what they would have done. Like the NWO was popping, don't get me wrong.
Died?
Huh?
The NWO was great, but they needed someone to fight the NWO.
Yeah, they needed someone to fight them, and Goldberg would have like run through them too fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't, but I think I'm glad he was Crow's Thing. I think he would not have been as popping.
No.
A man in his podcast. What does he ask us, Jake?
Said 2004 Eddie Guerrero versus 1998 Sting. Book it.
This is such a weird question, but I love it.
It's incredible, but yeah.
I don't know. Like I know, but also like, damn, why?
It's a weird pairing.
It's like one of the best promos, intense people of all time against a man that doesn't speak.
Yeah. Sting would just be like, just sitting around all sad. And Eddie would be like, come on, S.A.
Yeah, he's gonna make him like Eddie's whole bit would probably be like he's gonna make him speak. He's like,
and he's like trying to get him to rappel down from the rafters. He's like, come down here.
Yeah, he's just beating the shit out of random people. Like that would be that would be an amazing story. Just Eddie Guerrero trying to get some like he takes his silence as disrespect.
Yeah, and Eddie's like, he's like, come down here. I'm not gonna hurt you. Sting rappels down and like, I don't know, like Chavo or something jumps him and he's like, by the way, when I said I wasn't gonna hurt you, I lied.
And then like next week, Sting takes the bat and just fucks up his lowrider.
Yeah.
Chavo gets his ass beat.
Chavo has to get fucked up. That's part of the story. Yeah.
I think the match would be amazing.
Definitely. Eddie, I think Sting would like have him in like the Scorpion Deathlock. Or no. Eddie throws the bat to Sting to do like the fake disqualification thing.
Yeah.
Where he pretends to be hurt. And Sting just catches the bat and just nails him with it. For real.
Because you got the guy that doesn't trust anybody, that always has a backup plan against someone that lies all the time. So it's like, damn, I'm visualizing it right now and I'm sad.
Sting catches it and instead of just like looking at it like most wrestlers do and then Eddie just falls, he just catches it in like one motion, just smokes him with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And that's how it ends.
I'm legitimately sad right now because this is so good. In the mind that I'm seeing it like Sting's face paint is like half fucking gone. Man,
Eddie would definitely parody Sting at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
God, Eddie would cut the Rey Mysterio promo where he was sitting in the middle of the ring with with Rey's mask, but just Sting's mask, like little replica mask of him.
Yeah. You know how like there's this one Eddie promo that I don't think it gets mentioned that much, but I really love it. It's JBL's backstage and he's having like a terrible night, and he's like, you know what? I just got to get out. I got to get the hell out of here. And he goes to his car and there's no tires on it, and he's like, what the hell? What the hell's going on around here? And then Eddie's music hits and he just rolls a tire out to the ring, and it would be like he would like have a crow like. Oh,
is he gonna eat the? Is he gonna eat the crow like Vampira?
No, it's not rock and roll, Mike. But yeah, just like steal something from Sting.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
that
sad
shit would
now.
be
Thank you
crazy.
for your question, but that would be that would rule.
Yeah.
Eddie's gonna lose because he's gonna be so banked on cheating to win.
Yeah, and Sting just doesn't play that shit at all. He's just like, nope, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And Leo asks, just let Khris fantasy book Ministry Taker versus Sting.
Honestly, I'm just gonna mute my mic and let you go.
Oh, I got fucking tears in my eyes right now. I don't even know where to start. Well, first off, you have two of the coolest people of all time. Not even a question. Like best, and then the best of their gimmicks when they're at the peak. No one is better than Ministry Taker. Jake, shut the fuck up. And Crow Sting is just. I mean, you got to sit there and think about the Undertaker sitting on the stage or in the ring with everyone from the Ministry, and then Sting rappels down, clears house. But the Undertaker does not move, and then they're just staring down silently. You're fucking talking about some next level shit right there. You're talking crazy shit, man. I mean, the match, probably garbage. Probably just stinky, ill. Don't want to watch it. Never going to watch it again. But the segments leading up to it, the entrances, oh my goodness. I mean, just the Sting trying to, Undertaker sacrificing somebody, and Sting is just watching from the rafters. I said this maybe last week on the podcast or 2 weeks ago, that when you hang the big boss man, imagine just Sting is in the rafters watching. Oh my God. A nigga horny. I don't even, why would you do this to me? I'm getting hot and bothered over here.
Imagine, okay, so they hang the big boss man. And then like Undertaker does like the pose and the lights go out.
Oh.
And then the lights come back on, and where the big boss man was, it's Sting on the rope.
Oh
like,
my
repelling.
fucking God. Oh my fucking God, it's so hot.
And he just fucks up the entire Ministry.
He just beats the whole Ministry up. Man.
Thank you for your question. Khris is about to cry on air.
Fuck. Somehow this has been the shortest episode of the podcast. I don't know how we did it. Thank you guys for your Sting questions. They were amazing. Who do you think we do next week?
Raven
or Mike Awesome?
I want to do Raven.
Let's do Raven. Yeah, 3 emo boys in a row. So next week, leave your questions about Raven, but also, guys, I cannot stress this enough. You can ask us anything. Literally anything. About Twitter, about life, about wrestling, about Jumanji, the movie. I've never seen the new one, but I heard The Rock's in it, and that nigga's gonna be president in 4 years, so I gotta do some research.
He sure is gonna be president, isn't he?
Yo, did you watch that video?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't stomach it, but they're all like, they're treating him like he's supposed to be the president. They're like, oh my God, Dwayne. He's like, yeah, what's up, nigga? Anyway, what are you gonna do for America? Like, bro, we're fucked. Speaking of, make sure you're registered to vote. I know you might be like, my vote doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up, bitch. All right, I get it. It's garbage over here. I'm not gonna get into who to vote for, but there's local elections. Whatever. Go vote for. You know the deal. Yeah, next week we'll be doing Raven. You can ask questions about anything. Patreon stuff will be coming soon. We're gonna record some more match watch alongs because you guys like those. Among Us stream, Among Us like together game night thing will be soon. You can join our Discord to watch WWE pay-per-views with some people. We got video, we got voice channels and text channels. Mike Awesome collection should be in my hands this week. I'm not sure. If you ordered an MV Young shirt through us, they should be here this week as well. Candy Lee beanies and hoodies and stuff should be here. We already have the beanies, but the hoodies and shit should be here too. So that will be up in the next 2 weeks. Very limited. On hand, no pre-order. Very limited. And then we'll do it
extremely.
Yeah. I think that's really it. We got some shout outs. Effie just dropped a new shirt that's him like as a teenager. And it's fucking adorable and I love it. Alley Cat, Danhausen, Effie, Dan the Dad, and Warhorse have a new thing called characters. They sell merch in 8x10s. I think you get an 8x10 by all of them signed, which is very cool. Paradigms Pro show at the Collective. I'm not sure if that's going to be a fight or IWTV. I think it's going to be a fight since of the Collective, right? Or is it going to be IWTV? Do you remember?
I think Paradigm would be IWTV, but I could be wrong.
The homies over at Paradigm are going to have an amazing show over there featuring goddamn Sugar Dunkerton versus motherfucking Big Bad Kaiju O'Shea Edwards. We had should we do that? Remember when we had some stuff in the vault for the Collective week? Like a guide to the Collective? I don't think we should do it, but we could kind of modify it.
We shouldn't, but I would have to change some stuff, but it's still
written. We can we'll do some stuff about maybe, I don't know, let's just like next week.
Let's not
commit to it. But be sure to check out the Collective. Even though we're not there and we're not sure if it's the safest thing in the world, there are a ton of wrestlers that deserve your support and money and love and your eyes. And it's going to be the biggest weekend of the year. If you're going, be sure to stay safe. Don't go to motherfucking bars, and don't go to everybody's hotel room, because people are still dying. That's about it. Oh, Cole Radrick has some new hoodies and long sleeve shirts from the homie Jonesy. I really like them. I'm gonna get a hoodie because it's rules. We are working on the last drop of the year, which will feature some restocks of shirts and some hoodies. So make sure you get that. Like I said, go check out Karma, Hardcore, that band that Taz was shitting on earlier. Let's see. I asked some people if they want any plugs. Leo Kai, who asked us the question earlier, he says, I got nothing to plug, but a shadow would be awesome. My anxiety been kicking my ass lately. Yo, Leo, tell your anxiety to kiss your ass. It's very hard to deal with stuff like that, but you got an amazing community on Twitter that will love and support you. Shout out to you at LIOKAI24. We love you. Thank you for your questions and your continued support. X3 just tweeted us cough. I guess that's because
he's high as shit.
Yeah. And then Markout Media Podcast says, we got some new merch and we'll shop you out. Well, thank you, Markout Media Podcast. Let's see your new merch. I hope it's good. I'm not going to do this live on air, because if it's not good, then I'd feel, actually, not that bad. Pretty good. So go shout out to Markout Media Podcast. Go find some other wrestling podcasts. Some people are like, this is my favorite podcast. We fucking suck. Go listen to all the other podcasts. Go listen to Deadlock. Go listen to Self Control. Go listen to any other podcasts out there. I don't know. I don't listen to podcasts. I'm losing my mind over here. You got anything to say?
No, I usually never do.
Hey, Jenny. I love you, Jenny. Hey, Jenny. I love you so much, Jenny. That it?
No.
That's your bit. That's your thing.
That's not my bit.
That's your bit. That's what you say almost every week. It's okay. Love is beautiful.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not, I'm not like forcing it in to every episode.
You're not forcing it. It's just a natural thing. You love,
I do.
Yeah.
I do love
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was making sure you got it in. I was making sure you get your shit in, Brian Cage.
I'm not Mr. GMSI.
That's a sick ass name. Yeah, man. I don't know how to end these, because I always feel like there's something else where I'll be like at the end, I'm like, damn, I can't believe we forgot about this. All right.
Vote.
Yeah, go
register to vote.
Yeah.
Vote. Okay. I have to clarify. Vote. Not voting doesn't fix most of the problems.
No, they don't.
If any.
It's not going to fix any.
Probably, but register to vote and participate. Don't be none of this matters to me. Whatever. That's that's kind of crazy.
That's lame. It's boring. Do something new.
I just had to make sure I didn't come off like one of those people that's like, vote, it'll fix everything.
Vote and we'll finally give niggers rights. That's what it's on my Twitter every fucking day, and it's annoying. I hate it. Stop doing that. Yeah.
We've had 45 presidents, and none of them have been good at anything.
Abraham Lincoln could wrestle.
He's also racist.
I mean, at the time. I mean, what? Yeah, I guess. I mean, Like if yeah. It was a norm.
I mean,
like who was? But, like,
yeah, it was normal. It was normal.
But who wasn't?
It doesn't make it good.
I'm not defending him or nothing. But I just not.
Anyway,
nigga,
let's not do a politics
He invented
podcast.
the spine buster. So
and Will Hobbs made that shit look beautiful.
Yeah, imagine Will Hobbs spine busting the fuck out of Abraham Lincoln, dog. Oh my god,
that man would turn into dust.
Honest Abe, no more.
With that fucking 1800s medicine, they'd be like, rub some Windex on it. Right.
Yo, bro, my dream is to just get a time machine and then just send Will Hobbs, O'Shea Edwards, Calvin Tankman, and AJ Gray to like just a racist nigga's house. And he's like,
send them to
like the fucking Dave Chappelle sketch where the fucking players go back in time.
Yeah.
And they just beat the fuck out. Yo, dude.
Can you imagine a racist in the 1800s trying to figure out what the get fuck driver is? Like,
yo, I'm trying to get a time machine and bring a racist from the 1800s to for the culture. That boy mood gonna change real quick out there.
The whole crowd just jumps in when Oh Let's Do It comes on.
He leave the show just singing, I fucked my money yet. Now I can't read.
Nah, he get thrown in the ring and they do the ECW, like, throw the chairs.
The chairs. They do it, but it just stings dildo bad. All right, everybody, that's the end of the show. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.